Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out on such a cold night. Hope we can get you a bit warmed up in here this evening. It's a real pleasure to be here. Just to tell you a little bit about how Aoife and I met. We actually met rather serendipitously in a time when nobody was supposed to be eating at all, actually, in one of the COVID lockdowns. And we both happened to have been invited to take part for a filmed sort of festival that was happening. In fact, it was Other Voices, but the kind of sister of Other Voices that happens in Wales, in Cardigan. And they were filming in Cardiff, and we were both invited to play. And then somebody had a kind of good idea that we should try and do a couple of numbers together, which of course was quite tricky because, doing anything together was quite tricky then. But, the amazing thing about it was that neither of us, and in fact, most musicians had been unemployed for the best part of a year. And all of a sudden, we had a chance to create music again with somebody and to, share and be in a room with another musician. So that it was a really special time, actually. So Aoife got a pass to Wales. She was allowed in. And the very first piece we played together, because of course, we sat in the room at home, it was like, okay, what happens now? We'd had the 40-minute Zoom call, like a week or so before, like, hi. And then the very first piece we played together was that opening piece, which, by the way, we didn't write that one, not written by us. So that's by a chap called Bach. He's quite famous. And actually, I thought I was showing off because I thought, I can play a violin piece on the harp. But then, of course, Aoife could play it too because she plays the violin, so it didn't really work. But it's the prelude from his third violin partita, and we kind of played that through, and it was like our catalyst piece, I suppose. It was the piece that just started it all off, because after we played that, everything else just kind of happened. And so the music you're going to hear this evening all came from that opening moment, really. So you just heard a piece called Wanda, and this next one is called Whispers.